Hey, I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga.
On my Snapchat, I wrote down some video ideas. I want to talk about what 2018 was like for me. 2018 in review from my perspective. 2018 was a freaking disaster for me. From the jobs, to the relationships, to the fake and phony friendships, to realizing who I am and needing to come out of the closet, dealing with my own mental and physical health issues. This year has been a disaster. It has been savage as hell. It has been painful. It has been a constant struggle of depression and mood swings, losing relationships, falling in and out of friendships, realizing that my family is also the cause of a lot of my problems, and then of course, being in my own head, suffering from mental health issues, then my physical health issues with having gallbladder removal surgery 6 months ago and still having chronic gastrointestinal issues and stomach problems, my asthma attacks, I felt like I couldn't breathe for multiple days towards the end of October, early November. I mean, the amount of money that I lost as I was trying to help other people, the time that I lost because I was trying to help other people. Like, it has been a disaster. This year has been an epic fail. Like, this shit was horrible. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So when I look back at 2018, we have to start off with January, right? January 1st. Matter of fact, really you gotta look at how you brought in the new year. So let's go back to December 31st, New Year's Eve 2017, going into 2018. I went to Southfield, Michigan to hang out with some people. And I'm saying some people, and like whoever sees this video, don't take it personally, right? Because I'm saying people instead of friends, because when I evaluate and like look at what a friend is supposed to be, y'all are not really friends. Y'all are associates because we don't keep in touch. Communication is a two-way street, and I learned that when I stop reaching out to people, I'm not on social media and I'm not checking in on you, you don't check on me. So y'all are people. Y'all are essentially people. Y'all are not, here doing anything. Y'all not, the friendship is super fake as far as I'm concerned, and that's where I'm at. So anyways, I spent New Year's with them, Southfield, Michigan. People are dancing, people are drinking, some folks were smoking, people were, what are your goals for the New Year's and blah, 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 blah. Then we come into 2018, and it's so funny because I had made countless videos in 2017 saying, I'm not gonna be putting up with a bunch of bullshit in 2018. And then what ended up happening? 2018 came, 2018 went, 2018 is here, and now it's about to end, and I dealt with nothing but bullshit the entire year. So, I kind of learned quickly, yeah, you can have goals all you want. Don't necessarily mean they're gonna actually be accomplished. Doesn't necessarily mean things are gonna change. So you have to put a lot of oomph behind your goals to make things happen. I ended up dealing with a lot of bullshit this year. And then of course, this year was very pivotal for me because I came out the closet as transgender, and I really, really needed to do that because I had spent so much time being depressed and stressed out and not living my truths because of being in the closet. But I didn't do that to the end of this year, basically. I did that 2 months ago. 2 months ago in October. But then I was also like trying to be there for everybody and help folks, and like I lost so much money doing that. Like I might do a video later on where I discuss how much money I lost because I was trying to help the world and I was trying to help everybody. I'm totally gonna do a video on that because that also broke me down, stressed me out, made me depressed, and made me realize that people do not have your best interests, and people are parasites, they're users, they're fake and phony. A lot of the people that you think are your friends and your family, your business partners, your colleagues, they ain't thinking about you. They could give two shits about you. And you find that out after you've been used and abused and thrown away and thrown to the curb like trash, left to die like roadkill. That's how people do people. So going into 2019, my guard is all the way up. Like, that's my mentality to a lot of y'all right now. Anyways, so then the job situation, like, oh my God, dude. Like, since graduating with my master's degree, I have just found out that number one, nobody gives a damn about your degree. Nobody cares about your education. Nobody gives a fuck about your experience. It's all about who you know and how they know you. Because you're never gonna get paid what the hell you're supposed to be getting paid, what your true worth is. Most of the jobs that I've had, I have been worked to the damn bone. Like, none of them have been 40 hours a week. Well, one of them was 40 hours a week, and that was the one that I was getting paid the least amount of money. Like, I have a freaking master's degree, and I was making $15.50 an hour. I could have did that without a damn degree, you know? That was the job that allowed me to have 40 hours a week. Where the other jobs, on average, were 60 plus hours a week all the time, on top of the fact that I had to travel around the entire state of Michigan. You know, I was in Battle Creek, I was in Kalamazoo, I was in Bay City, I was in Saginaw, I was in Port Huron, I was in Detroit, I was in Pontiac, I was in Flint, I was in Shiawassee, I was everywhere. Like, Lansing. It was just really, 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 really ridiculous. And like, I don't want to be putting a bunch of wear and tear on my car. My car will be 10 years old next year in March of 2019. And when you have a car that's a decade old, you realize, one, sooner or later you need to get a new car. Two, you can't be driving all over the damn state, cross country, cross road trip shit, because it's an older car, it's an older vehicle. Wear and tear, repairs cost money. And pretty soon, your car is draining your bank account. So you can't do shit like that. And I'm tired of these jobs where they just exploit and use you and they take advantage of you and they take you for granted. I mean, I was at one job for like 3 months or almost 4 months and left. And then I had another job that was, well, more like an internship, fellowship, and they gave us a monthly stipend. That was about 2 months of doing that, because it's like, these goals that they have for us to be doing are unrealistic, you know, and you don't give us the tools to do so. Then the other job that was 40 hours a week, holy shit, that was a damn dangerous death trap. I mean, granted, it wasn't making much money, $15.50 an hour with a fucking master's degree, like what the hell? Then on top of that, it was dangerous as all get out. I mean, they had us in a makeshift bus trying to deliver fruits and vegetables and services to people at the hospitals and the schools around Flint and Genesee County. Yet, we had crates flying at us, falling over, toppling down, glass breaking, unsafe, unsanitary working conditions. It was hell on earth. An utter disaster. The management was piss poor. It was a grant-funded job. And what's so hilarious about it is we were lied to every step of the way. Like, we were told we were gonna have health insurance. That never happened. We were supposed to be salary. We were hourly. And then come to find out, they hired a processor manager who was making like $50-something thousand a year, while we were making $15.50 an hour, and we were managers of programs at this place. I'm like, what the? So I got the hell up out of there after, 2.5 months. I was like, screw that shit. Then I was working at a dispensary because I was like, I want to get more on-the-hands training on the marijuana industry and the business, because ultimately I want to invest and go into that business, because I see the money, I see the success, I see the opportunity for growth, for prosperity, and for joy and happiness, like being in control of your own finances. Like, I saw that. Like, that was hell on earth too. I mean, it was fun, and I got like 25% off, so I was able to get a hell of a lot of weed and things that I wanted for a reasonable price, but I was only being paid $11 an hour, and I had my other job. So the whole summer, I was working 2 fucking jobs, 7 days a week. I still ended up clocking in about 50 to 60 hours a week regardless, even with 2 jobs. and such low pay, so it didn't really matter. It wasn't like, I mean, the only good thing was the one job you got paid every week and the other job you got paid every 2 weeks. So I always had some cash on me. You know, I wish I had those jobs now, because now I'm unemployed and I've been applying for jobs for a month. Then this relationship that I had, that I thought I was forming, what the fuck I was doing. This year was a disaster. Like, this video is gonna be long. This year was an utter disaster. I don't even know what I was doing. So I thought I was building a friendship with a person who shall remain nameless. Again, y'all see these videos, don't get mad. Just call it being transparent, because a lot of y'all that were in my life, y'all were using me and fake as fuck from the get-go. So let's stop trying to make it seem like we were all joyful and happy, because no the fuck we weren't. Anyways, I'm trying to build a friendship with this person, but I realized the only real reason we were friends is because he was trying to get with another one of my guy friends. He had an attraction to him, and I was the third wheel, if you will, in the conduit of information between both of them, because my other guy friend that he was trying to get with also was trying to be in the closet, even though some of this information was like kind of basically public, like people knew. But again, they were trying to hook up with each other, and they were using me to relay messages and information to each other. And the only reason why this other person wanted to hang around me and be around me was because he was trying to get with my friend. So you just realize you were fucking used the entire fucking year. And you realize that at the end, because I noticed like how fake and phony this shit was. Like we would get together, but the whole fucking conversation would be about my other guy friend. So it's like, you didn't really want to hang out with me from the fucking get-go. You just was trying to get with him. So that was that. But then of course, you know, you hang out with a person for so much, and you're spending time, and you're thinking, like, at the time I'm thinking this is a friendship. Bullshit. Anyways, I ended up catching feelings for this person, and of course my heart, emotions, my mind, soul, confidence, life was fucking ripped out and put into a fucking shredder and just shredded to fucking pieces. And spit on, and gasoline was poured on, and I was set on fire and thrown to the fucking wolves. That's what exactly is what happened in a short story format. And I'm just like, damn. But of course, being the gullible and desperate and stupid, dumb idiot that I was, I kept going back and forth with this person. And of course, he never got with my other friend, which is hilarious. Like, to this day, y'all used me and treated me like shit, and then y'all didn't even fuck or even get together or be together. So that shit is hilarious. Guess it serves you both well, because you both ain't shit. But I just think that is hilarious how that went. And then in the same breath, I had another friend who tried to come on to me. And I'm like, you're not even my type in the least bit away. That's disgusting, get away from me. So like, I purposely I distance myself from him. I'm just noticing, like, yeah, we're all some broke, fucked up individual people. And we all need to be away. We don't need to be around each other. We don't need to be trying to be friends with each other. We need to stay away and get some mental health help ASAP, because this shit is toxic and problematic, and it's not healthy, it's not good. So in a nutshell, 2018 was hell on earth. I mean, and the year just kept going from one fucking extreme to the next, one fuck up after the next. I was just like, holy shit, when does this end? And now we're in December, and it's still fucked up, and it's still one bumpy hell ride after the next. And I'm just like, whoa, this shit is intense. But I told myself, you know, I'm at rock bottom right now, at ground zero. But I told myself, man, when I get out of this shit and I'm transitioning, transgender, next year, starting hormone replacement therapy, hitting the gym, hopefully get a decent job so I can actually do what I want to do. And then I'm gonna focus on me, damn it, my life and what I want for myself. Fuck everybody else. Because I've learned very well this year, ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. But you won't find that out until your ass is at rock bottom and you look around and you have nobody to call on, nobody to text, nobody checks on you. So, you know, That's when you realize you just wasted an entire fucking year trying to please other people who are thinking about you. That was my 2018. Hey, hell. Moving forward, I am focusing on me. And there will be a 2019 video where I literally just lay out what I'm gonna be doing for myself. And that has been my 2018 in review, you know? Failed relationships, phony ass friendships, realizing who I was, transgendered man, FTM, realizing my family has caused so much fucking problems and I need to distance myself from them, realizing like, damn, I hate the type of work that I'm doing, working these shitty ass jobs where I'm a fucking slave and I'm not really making any money, putting all this wear and tear on my car, like fuck that. This year was an awakening.